Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So a few hours ago, it was reported by multiple sources that Lauri Markkanen officially wants out of Chicago. Basically, quote is that he wants a fresh start to his NBA career somewhere else. And it totally makes sense. I will say, though, man, if he does get traded, the one trade that I'm definitely not going to do, that I would never do in a billion years, man, is Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Jonathan Kuminga, and 2 first-round picks. Like what type of idiot would ever think of that trade for anyone? I wouldn't even trade that for Jesus Christ, man. Seriously, bro. I mean, it's a stupid trade. Stupid trade, man. Okay, so Lauri Markkanen. I just think when it comes down to it, like, the fit on the Chicago Bulls, it's just not there anymore. He's had some really nice moments. He's also had moments where it kind of looked like he was being coached in the wrong way. I also think there were some faults of him, especially last season, where he had some really good moments, like I was saying, but also confidence can be a thing, and just kind of like how you fit and knowing your role for the entire 82-game season is very important. So I do think there's some trades out there, so there's some teams out there that definitely would love to get Lauri Markkanen on their team. And for today's video, we are going to try to figure out those trades. If you want to give me your trade proposal in the comment section below, I read all the comments, and I'm very curious what you guys think his value is going forward. Also, if you guys don't mind leaving a like, and of course, subscribing if you're new to the channel. Last video, you guys got to the 2,000 likes, man. You guys reached the like goal. So this one, we're going to say 1,000 likes, man. No, wait. That doesn't make no damn sense. 3,000 likes. What are we saying? Okay, so we're going to pull up Fanspo real quick here. Let me do some of them sick flight reacts, editing skills right here, man. Get things looking right, looking extra crispy. And, oh, that ain't crispy. There we go. Oh, that looks kind of crispy. Crispy enough, man. That's going to be the name of my autobiography. It's just crispy enough. Okay, and we'll kind of shrink myself down here a little bit. So let's go ahead and pull up the Chicago Bulls roster, mainly looking at Lauri, because I want to look at his numbers and everything, right? So, I guess also another thing to note here, looking at the roster, is what exactly does this team need? I don't know if it's like the complete updated roster or not for 20. Okay, that's for the 2020 season. So can we pull up 2021? Is that going to work? Okay, there we go. 2021 season pulled up right here, man. So, looking at it, I think the bench depth is going to be kind of the big thing, I suppose. But even just simply getting picks for him would probably be okay. So let's go to Lauri Markkanen real quick here, man, and go to his stats. What exactly our team's getting out of him? So looking at this, last season, played about 50 games. And does it have, like, his averages? I don't like how it says this, man. I would prefer to say, like, points per game and all that. Although I could literally just be blind, too. There's a good chance of that. My apologies. Obviously, still learning the website right here. I guess in the upper right, it does say that this previous season, 14 points, 5 rebounds per game. But obviously, too, you look at this, and his career average is about 16 points, 7 rebounds per game. So a little on and off based off injuries and all that stuff, right, man? I think it's all things to really consider when you look at it. But yeah, this is crazy. He doesn't have points per game somewhere, man. Huh. I mean, that's okay. That's okay. I was just kind of surprised by that. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and go to the trades and see what type of trades we can actually put together to make this work. So let's pull up the Chicago Bulls. And like I'm saying, man, like I feel like the best bet is probably, it's $20 million? Because it'd be a sign and trade, right? So I would say Lauri Markkanen about $20 million. That's the cap hold. I would say is probably what it would be via sign and trade, because he is restricted. So I do think they could also just let him go, which, if you just don't like if you don't want to take on the additional salary, whatever you're taking back, that's always an option. Let me shrink myself down here again real quick, man. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect size, man. That's what she said. Okay, so what team could use him? I guess is probably the question we should get to sooner rather than later. Okay, so as far as teams, I know the Spurs are interested. They kind of they were trying to go for John Collins. He was signed with the Atlanta Hawks. So I know the Spurs would definitely be interested. Now, as far as who makes sense on this team, I do know. Okay, let me go to settings real quick here. I guess you can like turn off cap hold. Let me do that. Let me turn off cap hold. Link doesn't show up. Okay, so I can't really do that right now. But yeah, I know like Rudy Gay, Patty Mills not on the team, DeMar DeRozan obviously not on the team, so we're not going to worry so much about like matching salary and stuff, because it's not really going to matter in this case. Thaddeus Young. Oh yeah, he was part of. Yeah, okay. So he's on the Spurs now. Is that true? Damn. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, who would they actually take to match salaries? That's the difficult thing about this trade right here, man. I can't, like, there's so many guys on like small contracts. I suppose a Derek White could probably make some sense. There's a lot of guards already on the Spurs, and Derek White coming off the bench is like, a guy that can play the 1 or the 2. I think that actually makes a little bit of sense. DeJounte Murray, I like DeJounte Murray as a starter. Although DeJounte playing with Lonzo Ball would be pretty damn elite. But I would say it would probably be Derek White. That's the only way I can make this work. And I know he was kind of on the trade block anyway. But once again, it's not really like a needed player by the Bulls because they already got Alex Caruso and they got Kobe White. So we'll do this just to kind of see what it looks like in the win-loss mark. But like I was saying, man, doesn't really make a ton of sense for the Bulls to do this. I feel like there'd probably be some better trade, partners out there. So yeah, real quick here, we'll go ahead and try this trade. It's probably not gonna work financially. Oh, it does work. Okay, so +2 wins for the Bulls, -2 for the Spurs. Okay, so don't love that trade, but I do know they're a team that's interested. So we'll get rid of the Spurs here. Next up, we got the 76ers. Actually at the 4 spot, next to Joel Embiid, could actually be kind of elite. I do like the idea of that. The Nets need some big guys, but I don't think Lauri Markkanen is really the ideal, center. I like him more as a power forward, personally. I know he can play center, but same realm as John Collins on the Hawks. So it's I see him more as a 4. If he plays the 5, it could work, but at the same time, you're kind of hurting yourself in the long run, too. Bucks don't have the money. Knicks, they've done so much stuff. They're not going to do this. Hawks, Miami, he could be kind of, they've done a lot of stuff too. I don't really think they got the money to do it, but him alongside, with the 4 spot, next to Bam, love that. Celtics, let's take a look at the Celtics here, because I think the Celtics could always use more big guys, and for this type of trade to work, you're probably looking at maybe a Marcus Smart straight up. Well, if I was actually the Celtics in this case, I would probably try to get, because if you trade Marcus Smart away to get Lauri Markkanen, I'm also probably trying to get Kobe White out of the deal, because Marcus Smart obviously would be the replacement point guard / shooting guard for Kobe White off the bench. Plus him with Alex Caruso is elite, or Marcus Smart just playing Lonzo Ball is elite defensively. But also Kobe White gets to go to the Celtics and would probably be the starter, which I don't know if Celtic fans love that, but you're also going to Lauri Markkanen out of it too. So let's try this type of trader here. We're going to say Marcus Smart for Lauri Markkanen and Kobe White. Also, I'm going to say going back, let's say Carson Edwards, just to get a young player back. And I still think when it's all said and done, I mean, Marcus Smart's great, but getting, 2 young players like this for a 27-year-old, what's TE? Oh, the trade exceptions. Okay, so I'm going to say also, let's go with a top 10 protected pick, future first round pick. And that seems like a decently nice enough trade. You could argue the pick or not, but I think the pieces going in and out, I think it kind of warrants it. I would straight up do Marcus Smart for Lauri, that'd be fine. But Kobe White makes it's okay, let's toss in a protected pick, right? So let's try this trade real quick here, see how this one works. And it's successful. Bulls says they don't really change in the win-loss. See, I disagree because I just feel like you're getting more of a veteran in Marcus Smart, and Lauri does not really fit on the team. And +0 for the Celtics. But yet again, at this point, you're looking at a lineup of Kobe White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Lauri Markkanen, and then Robert Williams, which is a pretty solid starting 5. You still go out and look for a point guard for the Celtics. I don't love Kobe as a starter, but if you have to, roll with that for a season, who knows, man? Maybe he really breaks out for the Celtics. So, primary ball handler. He's kind of in a way a poor man's Kemba Walker from the scoring standpoint and everything. But, okay, I decently liked that trade. That one I'm okay, I feel confident about it, man. Okay, next up, let's try, what are their teams? Raptors. There's some cases for the Raptors, I would say. They could use him at center next to Pascal Siakam. Although, the offensive beast that Lauri is, I would prefer him probably to, like I said, play power forward. But they also got Chris Boucher. So, Cavaliers. Don't really see anything happen with them having Jarrett Allen signed up with Evan Mobley. Magic. You could take anybody from the Magic. Oh, actually. Let's go to the Magic real quick here. So, Otto Porter's no longer on the team. Yet again, they are going to need, man, you might be able to get, a Cole Anthony. Maybe, probably not Cole Anthony. And yet again, it's or maybe Marco Fultz to the bench. Man, this is so difficult. They literally don't. The Bulls are so set, man. Their team is perfect. They have a good team. Really, the only position you can say is maybe a backup center. Because I don't think Tice is actually on the team anymore. And I know they just got Tony Bradley, so I'm like, okay, I mean, they could do better at the backup center spot. He's give Wendell Carter back, man. Wendell Carter for Lauri. We traded the wrong guy. We traded the wrong guy. Okay, I don't like the Magic in this case, I guess. Pistons, no, we're good. Jazz, Suns. I would say the Suns. I would have said the Suns a season ago, but I really like Cam Johnson a lot and Jay Crowder. Nuggets, him next to Jokic could be a little beastly. Maybe you get like a Will Barton, somebody like that, or even just go for like Bobo, just kind of like develop him. Clippers, Mavericks. Trailblazers. Trailblazers always got some W's on their team that you can get. Yet again, I'm just like, okay, I see a lot of guys that I could potentially trade for. Okay, I'm gonna need your guys' help with this video, man. I need your guys' help. If you are a Bulls fan, or if you just know the Chicago Bulls roster, what do you guys think they need? They don't need anything. Y'all just keep Lauri Markkanen, man. Trade him for some damn picks. If that's possible. Take on an expiring contract and like 2 first-round picks. Get back the picks that you originally traded away to get Vucevic. Just get them from different teams. And that's probably your best, but they don't really need additional personnel on this team. Starting lineup. Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Pat Williams, Vucevic, bench, you got Kobe White, you got Caruso. Probably use maybe a backup wing player, I guess. I guess I forgot that Pat Williams was starting. Okay, I can see them going for some small forwards then. Okay, that makes some damn sense, man. Okay, that makes some damn sense. Okay, so, yeah, you guys let me know some trades in the comment section. Well, I'm actually really struggling with this one because I'm trying to gauge an appropriate value of Markkanen without overvaluing him, but also not undervaluing him, because you don't want to give away like a 24-year-old stretch big like that that's had like 20 point per game, like had like a 20 point per game season. You know, what was his rookie year, second season or something like that, man. So yeah, I suppose you probably get like a Rocco. Well, Rocco and Nurkic. That might be okay. You get Rocco for the wing player off the bench, and Nurkic definitely solidifies your backup center role. And the Trailblazers get a bit younger. I could see this trade potentially pissing off Damian Lillard though, because it kind of does. I mean, it definitely goes in the realm of rebuild, because like Lauri Markkanen is like, okay, he could take a little while to develop, and you're kind of giving away 2 of the better players on the Trailblazers. Anybody doesn't want to toss and be nice? Not really. Not really. Let's try this trade out. And it is successful. So the Trailblazers go down with 7 wins, and the Bulls go up 7. So I would say this is probably... This is a lateral move for the Bulls, and this is like well, we're trying something new here. Let's try Lauri Markkanen out. It's alright. Could probably be better. Totally was not satisfied with those trades, so I asked you guys over my Twitter account, ActionFlakes2K, to give me your best Lauri Markkanen trade. So we're going to go through these real quick here, man. We got Lauri to Minnesota for Vanderbilt and Culver. So, yeah, that definitely, I mean, Vanderbilt can be a rotational piece right now, and Culver can be somebody that can kind of be on the bench right now and maybe eventually work his way into the starting lineup once, like, DeMar's contract is up. So that's interesting. I do not really like the idea of being on the Suns. Here we got Lauri sign trade to Charlotte for Plumlee and a first. Okay. He will cost 2 seconds and salary matching. That's what sign traded costs. We got to the Clippers for Serge Ibaka. Serge backing up on the bench for the Bulls would be kind of nice. Sign trade for a Big Mac. Extra Big Mac sauce. We got Kobe and Caleb Martin for Lauri. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's like, okay. I was like Kobe White. Okay. That's Charlotte Hornets. We got Markkanen to the Hornets for Miles Bridges. This one actually makes sense because if you think about it, I do know that the Hornets just signed, they just got Kelly Oubre. So they got so many like athletic dudes on that team now. And Miles Bridges would be perfect off the bench for the Bulls. Like, that's like the wing player could play the 3 or the 4 spot that they could really use. So I love that trade. That's nice. Seems beneficial for both sides. Lauri Markkanen out of the league playing with Stanley Johnson in the backyard. Calypso and some red Doritos. We got Lauri Markkanen signing trade for Kelly Olynyk. Okay. No, I'm gonna say Kelly Olynyk's a bit cheaper, so I'm cool with that. We got Luka Garza anyway. Bag of Doritos, crispy Doritos. Ooh, is that what? I will not eat that flavor. Okay, so Miles Bridges again. Really I think that's probably my favorite trade. It's just like Miles Bridges straight up. I think, or PJ Washington can also make sense. Okay, I like a lot of those. To the Blazers for maybe Rocco. So, okay, that kind of goes with my trade. I also tossed in Nurkic, who wasn't the greatest last season for the Portland Trail Blazers. So, you might argue the Bulls giving up like a second round pick in that trade, too, that I said earlier. Lauri Markkanen for Marvin Bagley. I think that's also the case where Marvin Bagley wants to be a starter, and he's not going to have that chance on the Bulls. So, I don't really like that all too much. Lauri in a first to Golden State for Wiggins and 2 second rounders. No room for Wiggins in the lineup, which is why I'm struggling so much with this, because I'm like, Lauri's a starter, so how do I trade a starter for guys that aren't going to start, right? All right, there's the rest of these real quick here. Tobias Harris, there we go. Alrighty, guys, you let me know in the comment section below. Give me your trades and everything. That's all we got for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.